Are you broke? Yeah, so am I. This remote might just be for you. Guys, this is the Jumbo RC X6. So this is kind of an older radio. A lot of people have been using it, but I kind of wanted to put it to the test and just see if it's as good as everyone says it is. And this is going to be used for an upcoming project that I plan to do very, very soon. And it might even be a little bit of a community project. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for that. Okay, but on to the controller. This thing is meant to do up to 400 meters of range, which is a super long distance for something like this, which is only like $30. And I'll leave a link in the description where you can find one. All right, taking a look at the box, it is a 2.4 gigahertz. It's made for RC cars, RC boats, RC tanks, all that kind of stuff. Taking a look on the side there's different types of receivers you can get. I believe I've got the X6FG receiver. On this side, as you can see here, I have got the gold one, which is, I think it's actually orange. Looks really, really good. There's different types of transmitters, so you can get the X4, X5, X6. I'm not sure the difference between these, but I believe the 4, 5, and 6 stand for the amount of channels. We have the X6, so it has 6 channels. And some features, we've got 6 channel, a transmitter, channel 3 self-locking button, channel 4 is a 3-way button, channel 5 and channel 6 is a knob button, rubber oil on the shell for more comfortable hand feel, supporting mixed control of 1 and 2 channels, smooth and highly sensitive to control inputs, and stable at distances of 400 meters. Receiver response time of only 3 milliseconds. It sounds really good, it's really, really cheap, so I'm going to put the receiver into the max, and we're going to go out to a large open field where you can put the range to the test. But first, let's see what's in the box. Okay, so you got a quick start guide, pretty simple. It's a nice packaging foam and the controller itself. I'll grab that in a second. And you get the receiver. So pretty simple receiver, don't mind my dirty hands. So it is a 6-channel receiver and it supports up to 10 volt, which is great for your high speed servos. The controller looks really nice. I do like that orange look. However, again, there is plenty of other colors for you to choose from. You've got your on and off switch here. You've got a 3-way channel, and then you have a push button channel. Up here, you have 2 different channel buttons. But under the flap, you have your forward and reverse for both the throttle and the steering. This stuff here is the steering, and this side here is the throttle, as you can see by the TH and the ST just here. On the back, we have an auxiliary out port, and you've got a micro USB port, which I believe is to charge it, because under the hood, you're going to require 4 AA batteries. However, okay, so this is a little hard to spot, but right there is 2 prongs hidden away for you to use a rechargeable battery. So that's really, really cool. Something I don't usually do, and that's taking a look at the instruction manual. It is a plug for a 2S battery, and it has reverse polarity, so you cannot plug it in wrong. Okay, noticing first up, this is a 2S battery, and this is the smallest one I've got, and it barely fits. If you are gonna get a 2S battery for it, I highly recommend you go with something a little bit smaller, like an 800 milliamp hours. Not only is it super cheap, has super long range, but this receiver also has a built-in gyro. So this is going to be incredible for those who also want to drift. Channel 1 is for steering. Channel 2 for accelerator, and channel 4 for battery output. Before we put it back together, we have to hit this button 3 times. If you wish to go back into normal mode, hit it 3 times again. However, like mine, which I just tested, it actually goes the opposite direction. To make sure that the gyro is going in the correct direction, hit this button again twice. Now, to adjust the amount of gyro you want, just simply use the channel 6 knob on the right. As you can see, when I pick it up without the gyro, it doesn't move. And now fully turned on, it self-corrects. Alright guys, here's the test. As always, turn on your controller first. Now let's turn on the car. Alright, everything's turning alright. Oh wow, that is touchy. Really impressed for such a cheap controller. Again guys, links in the description if you want to find out how much these are and a little bit of the technical specifications, probably more down there of what we didn't cover in this video. But now let's get out there and let's check out the range. So far, I'm extremely impressed. Alright guys, it's going to be the first time using the Jumbo radio. Okay, wow, yeah, it's definitely sensitive. It's been a while since I've used the Max as well. I love this thing. All right, guys, we're gonna hit track and start. We're gonna take the Max all the way to the end there, and we're gonna bring it all the way back, which is actually going to give us double the amount of how far we actually went. So we're gonna have to half it when we get back. So let's go all the way out there. I'm gonna go straight out, and I'm gonna turn around and come straight back without doing too much, because I don't want it to give a false reading. So let's see how far we go. The aerial is set up, all good. Now this is probably gonna get a little bit hard to see for both you guys and myself, but yeah, let's keep going. And basically once it stops, I will move forward a little bit and try and bring it back. Hopefully it doesn't stop. Seems okay. We've just hit over to the other oval, and all right, it's still turning. Wow, it's still going. You guys aren't even going to be able to see this because like I can't see it either. And I flipped it. Okay, I'm on the dirt up there. Bring it back. I'm going to come straight back. I'm going to go fast, but not too fast because I don't want that GPS to fall off, and then I'm going to have to go get it. All right, we're about half throttle, so you can tell that's quite a distance. Here she comes. Oh good, the GPS is still on there. I was a little worried about the GPS not going to be on there, so let's hit stop and let's read. All right, so I'm not really worried about miles per hour, but we need to have a look at the feet. So it is 1,703 feet. So if you want to halve that, so it's about 151 feet, which is pretty good. Let's check it in meters. All right, read it again, and 519 meters, which if you halve that, is about 260 meters. So I think I'm gonna need to go somewhere that has a little bit more distance. All right guys, this is definitely a longer track. We're gonna go all the way down there, see how far we can get. So we're gonna hit track and start. Now again, you guys probably aren't really gonna be able to see it, but let's get it. Just gonna go slow like usual. It's getting pretty far away now. I can still see it. I can no longer see it. All right guys, let's zoom in on the phone. See how far away it is. I think it's out of range. I'm gonna drive down there and have a look because I can't find it. There it is. Ah, we found it. All right guys, let's bring it back. Because I drove over here, I won't have to halve it. So let's hit stop and read. And we did 530 meters. That is insane, from all the way down there to just up here. And it's meant to only do 400 meters. Guys, I'm absolutely blown away by the performance of this Dumbo RC radio. Considering they're only like $30, $40, it just really depends where you get it from. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can get it cheap. It looks great, it feels good, and it performs even better. I do believe you can also bind these to like 10 or 20 different receivers. Don't quote me, I couldn't find anything online, so be sure to comment that down below if you know. I've only kind of used this today, so I'm not 100%. Can't speak highly of it enough, guys. I definitely highly recommend it. I have the RC6GS from Radio Link, and I absolutely love that thing. For the price, I have never seen such a good RC radio for the price. So if you're on a budget, you're looking to do speed runs, or you just want an upgrade from the stock remote, I highly recommend this. I'm going to be using this from now on for all my bashes. 6 channels for over 400 meters in distance for only 30 bucks. That is a killer deal. But that's it. Bye.